How long will it be? And will we all be forced to pay these high gas prices? When prices hit $4 a gallon back in 2008, they fell to $2.17 just 3 months later. Contact 5 investigator Dave Bowman spent this day asking those in the know, when will we get some relief?
Well, Shannon, the world is a very different place than it was during the gas price surge of 2008. Back then and now, prices were driven by a shortage of oil on the market, but our fuel frustration is pushed by the war in Ukraine and crippling sanctions on Russia, which is a major oil producer. As a result, our experts say there is not going to be any sizable drop in gas prices until the fall at the earliest.
As long as there's uncertainty with respect to peace in the Ukraine, then there is going to be a continuation of these tough measures against Russia.
In recent days, John Quelch feared the war and worldwide gas shortage could drive our prices up to $5 a gallon or more. Quelch is the dean of the University of Miami Herbert School of Business. He says a commitment to step up oil production here in the U.S. might ease some of our fuel frustration.
We have the option at higher price points of reactivating oil wells and oil fields that are not necessarily profitable at $3 a gallon, but can be profitable at $4 or $5 a gallon at the pump.
I think myself they can increase more. If OPEC increases more, it really kind of stabilize the oil market.
FAU political science professor Robert Rabel specializes in international politics. Experts say it takes 3 to 4 months for oil production increases overseas to begin the process of driving down prices below the $4 a gallon mark.
I hope, I would say by Labor Day, things will be fine. Still, Russia could disrupt the flow of energy in the world, and this might increase world prices.
The U.S. and Europe will try to keep the flow of energy open in an effort to lower prices and even hold off the possibility of an economic recession. $4 a gallon going to be a reality for the near future through the spring, summer, maybe fall?
Let me just say, as long as you see Ukraine at the top of the news every day on your television, it's likely that that will continue.
A leading research firm says that if gas prices stay above $4 a gallon for the rest of 2022, it will cost the average family $2,000. Back to you.
Dave, thank you. A barrel of oil ends up in a lot of places before it gets to your gas tank and besides your gas tank. Crude oil can be refined into diesel fuel used for farming equipment and those big semis, or jet fuel or asphalt, even plastics, of course. About 19% of a barrel of oil goes to the refinery to make gasoline. Another 13% will turn into that diesel fuel. And about 7% will become the other products. 4% of it ends up as jet fuel.